We're ready. We live.
Hit the button.
You gonna keep saying it like we ain't live?
You just disrespectful like that. Don't put this. Oh, hey guys. Hey everybody. Goodness gracious. I didn't know you guys came over. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Nothing But
Answers.
a place you can come to get all the answers you need. I mean, at least the way we feel like answering them. So let's introduce the crew. Let's jump right into it. The pie in the sky. You don't see her, but you hear her. You feel her. Let's see how this goes this week. Leanne, how are
What
you?
up, though?
How's
Hey,
your
hey,
Hey,
hey.
Doc. Hey, Doc.
How y'all doing?
We
We're doing
doing.
well. We're doing well. How are you doing, Doc?
I'm okay.
Nice. Facebook
Sorry I'm a
user.
little
Hey,
late.
It's okay.
it's okay. Just don't let it happen again. Facebook user. Hey, the Facebook user. Again,
Hey, Facebook user.
Hello,
I
Facebook
forgot to
user.
figure out how to do it, but there's a way you can do something to make it happen. But I don't know.
Hey,
You get
other
StreamYard
Facebook
access. I
user.
think yeah, you hit something and give StreamYard access. But anyway, Leanne, back to you. How are you doing?
before we go through all this, I'm good. Okay, yada yada. So, what the thing is, remember we was talking about a couple weeks ago about the surgical robots making
Mm-hmm.
doing surgery on you and stuff like that,
Yeah, I
and
remember.
and
Did we talk about it on air?
We did.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, I remember talking about. I don't know exactly where we talked about. Okay, yes,
yeah.
but
So
we're gonna
no,
introduce
listen,
everybody, or
whatever.
we're gonna jump
Shh.
right into it. We're gonna
Listen,
introduce everybody.
listen, listen. So
Hey, you
um,
gave from the show this week. Okay.
and just I'm trying to catch you up on this. Listen, so a woman died after a robotic surgery was done in Florida. It burned a hole into her.
I saw that, and it was because she didn't introduce herself to everybody at first. They said if she didn't introduce the whole crew, that it wouldn't have burned her.
Wow.
So
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, again,
Mm-hmm.
that yeah, that's not so. I wonder what kind of surgery it was. Was it something major? It was something. Well, I guess it wouldn't even matter if it burned a hole in her. It was major or not. It still burned a
Right.
hole in her.
Right.
Wow,
That's terrible.
that's a terrible way to go too.
No. Mm-mm. We're gonna
Seems
leave
right.
AI in its place. No, not on my
Chuck.
surgeries. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, this is why I'm gonna need a person. Human error. Human error instead of computer error.
Mm-hmm.
Um, thanks, Leanne, for introducing yourself with the segment. All right, Neil, how are you doing?
Hello, hello, hello. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Everything's good. Good week. Busy weekend so far, but I'm gonna get my me time tomorrow, so I'm good.
There you go. Oh, you're getting short-winded like Leanne. That's rubbing off. I don't like it.
I told you I was
Nah,
practicing.
I
I
see.
talk too much.
I see. You really shut it down. That was really quick. Doc, how you doing?
Great job. Great job, Ruth.
Yeah, I want Lee to be proud. Sorry, Doc.
What's going on? Facebook user.
I'm good.
You good? How was your week?
My week was good.
Here we go.
Yes. Bring it on
Definitely,
in here, Doc. Yes.
definitely ageless. But what's about to say? Hey Lee, could you pop that number up on there for us, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
How was your
Anything
week,
for
Daryl?
you.
Right.
My week was good. See, those
Good.
it leaves you wanting more. Like,
It's wonderful. I love it.
no, this is
We
not
should do
good.
this every
I
week.
had a great week. The week went by fast. I'm doing a lot of work at work, which I don't like, but it's getting done. The weather's getting warmer. I got a little fishing in today,
Wow.
so I am happy because it's getting warmer, and I'd like to fish. Um,
Okay.
so With that being said,
They're saying it's not going to stay this way.
I didn't want to say that, Doc, but yeah, it's about
Yeah, this is just a little short period of
a
warmth.
little teaser.
listen, don't try to see this is what people do. I think it's only black people too that try to rain on your parade. Other people enjoy stuff like, well, it's great. Let's enjoy this weather. Like, put my shirts and t-shirts on. It's 40 degrees. Some people can enjoy this weather. Other people are like, well, you know, it ain't gonna be here long. Might not even enjoy it. Just don't do it. Come on.
It's not going to be long, but I still plan on enjoying it.
Right,
Okay.
right.
I'm going to try to get outside and do some outside exercise tomorrow.
It's
Good.
ridiculous. Ever since Cat Williams and Monique have been out here truth telling, everybody want to tell the truth. Everybody want to tell what's going on. Let me just be okay and think it's gonna be warmer for longer than it is.
No, we don't want you to be under that.
I thought it was spring. I thought we were officially here. And
Really? In February?
That's called pneumonia.
A boy can dream, can he?
That's pneumonia. Keep your jacket on.
Yes, you can dream. You can
Jacket on.
Dream. Thank you. Don't kill my dreams. All right, let's get into it. We have The Voice is going to ask the questions and we're going to answer. And anyone in the chat, please write your answers in the chat, or you can call in and talk to us live. So, Leanne, what do you got for us?
All right, let's start it off. Huh? What?
Go ahead, Leanne. I'm going to keep laughing at him. Go ahead.
Do all people deserve respect?
Mm.
Damn, it's silence.
No.
Okay. I'm going to go with. Okay, Leanne, tell us a little bit more why.
You know, because they don't.
There you go. Way to elaborate.
I mean, what I mean is, hold up. I ain't mean that. They don't because respect is earned, not given. So if one is respectful to me, I will reciprocate that. But if you come off disrespectful, you gonna get disrespectful.
Matching energies.
All my life.
All my life I had to fight. What do you got, Neil? What do you think?
I had a different thought before Lee just said it that way, but I think I was raised in a way that I think all people deserve respect.
Okay.
They do. Now, they might not earn it, as Lee is saying, and you might not want to give it the way they're, giving that energy. But I think everybody deserves respect.
Sounds good. Doc?
I was raised like Neil said that, there's something in everyone. There's some goodness in everyone. And that you can respect that part of them. But I'm like Lee too. So, if you're coming off disrespectful, then you're probably going to get disrespect back. So, you would want to respect all people, but then sometimes the way people act, it makes you not want to respect them.
True.
Exactly. True. I think it's in the Bible. It's like thou giveth and thou taketh away.
So I think I'm somewhere in the middle, right? I do believe kind of what echoing Doc and Ruth. I think everyone deserves respect. Exactly. And then it can be lost, right? Contingent upon what they do. Now, I'm not a big matching energies person, right? Just because you're disrespectful doesn't mean I have to be disrespectful because I don't want to bring myself there. That takes me to a place. Now, there is a point there that I was being talked over, which is not really respectful. There is a point where you do return the energy sometimes, but I would think that most of the time, because again, respect may not be they may not be doing something disrespectful to you. They may act in a way that's disrespectful. You just move away from them. Like I'm moving away from that person. I don't like the way they move. I don't like how they act. I'm gonna get it. So I don't have to return that energy necessarily. But yeah, so I kind of agree with what everyone says. If you
Mhm.
lose respect for someone, do
Mm.
you disrespect them? Exactly. No, I don't think you have to disrespect
Mhm.
them. You can
You
remove
don't
yourself
have
from them.
to. You don't
Right.
have to do anything. But will I? If you
That,
take me there,
so someone, so
let's
you're a
go.
puppet. So you're a puppet.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool.
You
He
call
said,
it what you want.
absolutely.
Yes, some
Call it
people
what
are
you want.
puppets.
Because when you call it, I'm coming.
Yes. So yeah, some people. So we can't let people put batteries in our back either. Like sometimes people disrespect you to get that rise out of you.
Ooh, powered up.
So
We have sound effects.
so yeah, that's very interesting. So we kind of
But
agree.
one thing that's important to remember too, though, is that disrespect is subjective, because one person's disrespectful idea of respect or disrespect may be different than someone else's.
True.
Now, I personally think that there are some things that are universally disrespectful, but I mean, other people may not agree with me on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But and that's why I kind of feel the same. Like if it's disrespectful to you, if you feel someone's being whatever they're doing, even if they don't feel it that way, if it feels to you, you can get up away from that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can get that up off you. And in those cases, maybe you can't really go at them because they may feel that they're justified in what they do, but you can get away from them. I guess you can go at them, right, Leanne? You can always go at them. I will
Anybody can get it.
not lower my standards in which I operate simply
Remove myself.
you. I can simply remove myself.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could see who Facebook user is. That's a great point.
Put
Yeah, they
your
can
put
type it
your
in.
name in the
Comment.
In
the
the
chat
comment as well, please.
so we know. Yeah, in the
Until we
comments
find out
so
how to
we
get
know
the
who
names
you
in
are.
there.
Yes.
That's Melissa.
Okay.
Thanks, Melissa.
Okay. Yes, Melissa. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Leanne, what we got next? That was great. Great way to start, guys.
Okay.
This thing on?
Shut up. How many times is it okay for them to cheat before you leave?
How many times is it okay for somebody to cheat on
Is
you
that a
before
trick
you leave?
question?
Right?
Yes. How many times is it okay
Wow.
for somebody to cheat on you before you leave?
That's a trick
Let's start with
question.
Doc.
Wow.
Doc, how many times is it okay
Mm.
for someone to cheat on you before you leave?
Mm.
0.
Okay, we got a zero.
Hold up.
Neil.
I see it once there. I'm going to have to say, I think I want to say 0.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 0, but I want to say, let's figure it out. What happened? Let's
Neil,
talk
you
about the
stick
one
with you stick
time.
to your guns. Yes, I agree with you. Keep going. Keep going.
But I'm thinking through this. This is a deep question.
It is. How
Because
deep were
it
you in
said
that
up
other
and
girl?
leave. It didn't say, it said up and leave. So I found out you cheated once. I'm out. That's what I have to make sense of. Okay. All right. I'm going to say 0 then. I'm going to stick with 0.
So okay, Leon, what you
Put
got?
it through.
I was out at the thought. What did you talk about? I was out at the
and-
Well,
thought.
what
and
about you, Daryl?
I was kind of with Neil when she was there, but I think the peer pressure gets to her. That's why
Yeah, I
we
got a
have to let her
little
go
nervous
first.
about it.
Because I feel that I got to talk through it. I can see what's going on. I can't just leave because someone had an action. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I think for me, I would have, there's no conversation needed. I don't believe that to be true. I believe that sometimes things can happen, and maybe you can, not that you're forgiving the person, that you're absolving from what they did, but maybe you kind of played your part in it too. Again, sometimes you may do something. Again, I had a situation where when I got my first bike, I was out all the time, and she kept asking me for time. Eventually, months go by, but she did something, right? But I had to realize she did ask me. I didn't do what she needed to do. I wasn't there. So I did take some of it on me, like, not that she didn't have to take the penis in her. No, she didn't. She could have said no to the penis. But I get her being out there, being weak, being upset, and then reacting to something. So I was able to accept it, and we were able to move on and, break up later.
Right. Eventually you broke up.
It took a while.
As you couldn't get the thought of her not rejecting the penis out of your head.
No, that wasn't it. I accepted kind of what happened. So I wasn't. It wasn't some other stuff that probably came up. Now, what's this question? Is there anything else that, other than cheating, that could do that?
Because you leave automatically.
Automatically.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah.
What's that?
Don't step
Well-
too
Domestic
quickly
violence.
toward me.
What if it's your
Yeah.
fault?
Oh
What if
yeah,
it's your
Keep your
fault?
hands low, buddy.
for sure.
What if it was your fault?
No such thing.
Domestic violence is never your
No.
fault.
Okay.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
so if I come in the house and you're cheating,
Then you need to walk away. Calm
that's
down.
the crime.
And go about
Oh
your
my
business.
God. Okay. No, you're right.
You go
You're
about
right.
your business, then you come
Right.
back and ask me why I
That's
cheated.
right. And we
Right.
talk about it.
Okay.
Also,
All right, got it.
go ahead and cut your cut your beard if you want to. It's a problem.
Yeah,
I think
physical violence.
sometimes, Jolene Payton, I don't tolerate violence toward myself or my children. I would say sometimes even maybe a substance abuse.
Okay.
No, that's an interesting one.
Substance abuse. Mhm.
Mhm.
That kind of takes that person away, and it could take from the house. So I think that's also kind of abuse, right? You could be taken from the children. You could be food swings. I think substance abuse.
Yeah, but it did say automatic. So on the substance, can
Oh.
we work through that? Can we talk
Good
about
call. Right.
getting you some help with that? Maybe if you're willing to do it, possibly.
Nah,
Right.
see me when you get better.
You know what? Yeah, I think it's only for me. It might be only getting penis that automatically might make me leave. All right. Enter another penis.
No, I'm
I
talking
might be
about
gone.
like with addiction too. Like for me, just from my experience growing up with it, is see me when you get better.
Okay.
So it's like a trigger.
Because I already know
Mhm.
a lot of what that comes with, and
Okay.
I'm no longer here to deal with it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I let people know that coming in. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? You would know that coming in. Like I don't deal with that.
I think
You know
you hit
what?
on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Ruth.
I was going to say, I think she hit on something important there because our tolerances are different based on what we experience. So if I saw you hitting my mom, or whatever, then my tolerance for you with the domestic violence is going to be boom. What Leanne's saying, the substance abuse, boom. Yeah.
As we talk about it more, I know like now I don't do insecurities much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
If someone is around me and they're like, "Who's that calling you?" Hey, good luck.
Yeah. You're
You know what I
tolerant.
mean? At this point, I've been there and I know where that goes. So that to me is an automatic disqualifier. At this point, right? Insecurities. I don't have time to try to fix you for whoever broke you.
Okay.
I'm cool. So that to me really, because it bothers me to my core, especially if I'm not doing that. If I'm doing something cool, but if I'm not doing that, you can ask me all the questions I want.
You'll deal with the suspicions if you're already doing something.
Yeah, if I'm dealing with it, like,
If
I
he's
ain't doing
guilty,
that.
Doc, if he's guilty of it.
Yeah, if I'm good, I ain't doing nothing. Girl, I would never do that. Let's go with some meat. Leah, what you got? Next question.
What does it mean to allow another person to truly love you? And what is love?
Mm.
Don't hurt me.
That's it. Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
So for him, he said, "Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me," which can encompass a lot of things.
Dad.
What is love?
Yeah.
Again, that's very subjective.
Leave that alone.
That's very subjective.
That's a deep one. That's a deep one.
Right? Because it's such a gambit. But I think that's the big problem in relationships where you love differently, or how you love or want to be loved is not how it got deep. Yes, out of the ocean deep. Where your loves don't sink. If you love to cook and I don't like it, and I don't love to eat, we could have a problem. Or you love to cook and you can't cook, we could have a problem.
Right, Tamika? Yes.
Yeah. It's differently.
Everybody sees love differently.
But can we answer what is love? What is love?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so subjective.
What is it?
It's subjective. You know what I mean? Think about some of it's a gambit of things. I don't know exactly. So what we can say was love to us. To me, love is someone being selfless, right? Being selfless, being able to like for me, I'll do things for people. You don't have to ask. I'm always going to be there. I'm gonna think of you. I guess so. Mine is more service, right? Acts of service, things that we do for each other. That to me shows that would be love for me, I guess.
Trying to think how I would put it into words for myself.
You had 90 years to think about this.
I know. Words, it's profound to be asked that.
Gotcha. The caring of someone above yourself. Okay. Yeah, selfless.
I think I'd go with the selfless too, because you're willing to give up whatever, do whatever it takes for that person. Hush, D. I'm trying to put it into words because it's more of a feeling. It's like it's in there. You know what I mean?
So try to think of the things that make you feel that way. What culminates all together to make you feel that love? Like,
well, for me, safety. I feel safe.
Okay.
I feel appreciated.
Okay.
I feel seen. I mean, I can go through the list with that.
Right. Those are things I think that make us feel love. Okay, cool. I agree.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong. Because it's up to the perception. I think it's some wrong love. I ain't gonna lie to that. I just think it's wrong love. Ain't no right or wrong.
I agree with that too, yes.
I mean, I like
you love your homie's girlfriend. I think that's wrong. But go ahead.
I like the selflessness, but for me, it's also soft.
Beard.
No, also a soft place to land, like having that place where it's okay to let your guard down and just being, I guess, soft for a better sense of the word.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Does anyone feel like love and being in love are different? I do, but Doc, go ahead before we go. What are you? What? For the question of love, what is love to you?
I don't know, a deep sense of caring and affection. You know, feeling connected. That's how I describe it. Feeling connected to someone.
Put that question back up, Leanne, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So, does anyone feel love and being in love are different things? Okay. Tell me more, Neil.
Again, I mean, you could love so many people, so many ways to me.
Right.
But to be in love with you, sort of like Doc is saying, I've got to be in sync with you. I've got to be connected to you on a deeper level. Gotcha. Yeah, love and being in love are totally different for me.
Gotcha. Doc?
Yeah, they're different.
They're different. Okay. Leanne?
Yeah, they're different because love is, you know, I love you and we cool. But in love with you is like inseparable type of thing. It's I would die. No, I don't know about die.
They say what?
She pulled that back. She pulled way back. Wow.
So can you make love to someone you don't love?
Oh, people do it all the time.
Wait, so Doc said no.
I said of course. Huh? I said of course.
I said of course. So you can make love to someone you don't love? I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
Because making love is an act. It's just the name they put on it. Making love is sex.
No, I don't think so.
The making love, yeah, it's the
I don't
same
think
thing.
so.
It's
When
the
I'm in
same
love with
thing.
someone and I'm making love to them, it's different than me having sex with someone. When you have
So
those
you do
feelings
different
of
moves. You do different moves. What's different? You do different moves.
Wait, time out. So when you sex doesn't get better the more you know the person, the more you connect with them. Like we said, love is connection. It don't get better when you guys are in sync.
Oh yes.
You can have really good sex with someone you're not in sync with. You can have
No,
really
no.
good
That's
sex
I didn't say really good
with
sex.
someone
I'm not
that
talking
you
about
are
really
not
good
in
sex.
love with.
Because I know love. If I'm with someone I really care about love, it's different than me just having sex with somebody. Even if it's great sex, it doesn't match to me when we're both in love with each other and have that feeling. It's different to me. And I'm sorry if it's not. I'm sorry if people are not if they're getting the same sex with love and sex. I think it's very different when I'm in love with someone.
Okay.
You can't.
Some people would say it could be better if you're not in love with someone.
You just have that animalistic,
You just have
beastie.
yes, you have that connection, that sexual
you
connection,
can't.
that sexual, yeah, connection.
I don't know. People do it, I think, all the time.
I know. I agree with people use the name, say
yes,
love
they intertwine the names. Yes.
But I think if you're really in love with someone, I think sex is different. I think it goes to a whole nother plane. I think it's different than just me having sex with a girl I'm kicking it with. For me, it's different. I'm glad. I'm sorry it's not for you guys.
So you're not giving your all when you just having sex. You holding back.
No, I think that loving someone opens up more you're less vulnerable. If I love you, I think it's different. I think so.
So you cry?
I think I really trust you.
Cry then, Daryl?
To love someone.
You cry?
You cry?
Why would I cry? What's crying got to do with it?
You're connected deeply.
I come deeply.
I didn't ask you
that.
I
don't know crying has anything to do with it. It's not a sad thing. I don't believe in happy tears. I just think that being in love with somebody and having sex with them is crazy better. I just feel that way. I just feel that way. But okay, you guys have the same sex with love or not?
Does love keep you with the wrong person? Would you be
absolutely all the time? It can. All the time. That's the main reason with the wrong person. Love.
So at that point, is it love or just being comfortable?
Ooh.
You could still love someone and they just not be the right person for you.
I agree with the mental part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think that it could lead to you staying out of comfort.
Gotcha.
Because you don't want to venture out.
Right. I get it. So comfort and love together make it even. That's two reasons to stay. She agrees with the D. Oh, no. With me. Sorry.
No, gotcha. With you,
no.
D.
Gotcha.
We gotta stop calling him D.
It's going straight.
Good.
Oh gosh.
Good, little.
Huh?
Next question.
So let me ask this question. I just want to go back a little bit.
Okay, go back a little bit.
If you are dating someone and one of those deal breakers that you talked about, like substance abuse or DV or whatever, popped up after you're already dating, do you stop dating the person?
Yep.
I believe in heat. You can walk away from anything in 60 seconds.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a noun in life. I maybe not have done it before, but by knowing more now, I know where this is going. Right. I can see down the road as before it was more day to day. I can only see today. I'm like, well, maybe it'll be different tomorrow. But now having experience and things of that nature, I think now if something is really out of whack, I'm getting out of Dodge. You know, I'm gonna dodge that bullet. Right. It's time to say I've been in that situation before, never again. Like once you know better, you should do better. Right.
But isn't it true that a lot of people stay? They stay because of whatever reason, and they look up and it's been a longer time, and they made excuses for it years, and it's just heightened. The worst, whatever's bad, just heightened.
Right.
It made me think of someone who told me that they were dating someone, and then they found out that the person was in recovery from substance abuse, and then they left the person alone because they just. And I was like, but they in recovery.
In recovery, that kind of maybe because they kind of lied to them. They're hiding it.
Maybe.
Right?
Well, it was a few dates before the person told them that they were in recovery.
Yeah, the lying to them, probably. I need to certain things I need to know up front. Omissions of facts.
But do you?
Lying.
All right, so that was I think one of the questions asked in the group about the trans person. Yeah. Do you tell somebody that stuff the first date? Like, I'm in recovery.
Again, when we catch eye contact, like, I'm trans.
Well, what
I'm
about
saying,
recovery?
I feel like you should
what
tell
about recovery?
What about recovery?
I think that I would like to know as soon as possible so I can make some decisions before I get too far down the road, because I know recovery sometimes comes with relapse. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Right. So I think I would want to know as soon as possible, because let me leave you now before we get into it, and then I leave you. It's easier in the beginning where we have no feelings.
Who says you have to leave though?
Well, again, because what I feel about
they'll get better.
Yeah, what I feel about it, I don't know if I want to be involved with that necessarily. Certain things I don't want to be involved with. I don't want to. I don't want to. I have the right to say I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in your struggle. Not that it's bad. And I'm glad you're doing well. I don't want to be a part of that story because you have a right. And then what happens if you relapse 3 years down the road? Where does that leave us? You know what I mean? Where does it leave me? So I would rather, for me, if you are, please let me know so I can go. See that? Put together.
Yeah, nobody. Well, what about how would you deal with someone that told you they had an STD after y'all already had sex?
Ooh.
So you said we got to just leave and we can't have no domestic violence. You said that, right? I'm asking for a friend.
No, you can't.
Somebody wrote in.
You can't.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think I'm pretty sure that's a charge, because I'm going to file some type of police report. There's some way you're going to pay. You know what I mean? There's some way that if you're going to tell me, because if you could tell me after, you could tell me before. Unless they found out afterwards. Like they just like, oh, I went to the doctor the day after we had sex and I have something. I mean,
a show like that not long ago where the guy had HIV and he was just going around sleeping with all the women, knew it, didn't tell them. And this one girl kept getting sick and got sicker and sicker. And she was like, what is going on?
T cells.
Finally.
T cells is low, huh?
No, everything was low. Seriously. By the time she found out.
That's so.
Yeah, there was a show about that.
That somebody said that's demonic. That kind of stuff is demonic.
Yeah, she did.
But listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say something.
Hurt somebody. Like,
she filed charges too.
Wait. You also hurt yourself. Yes, they knew it, but you are the person responsible for taking care of yourself. So I don't put the blame all on them. I put the blame on you because you didn't have to. I mean, I don't know if they were in a relationship or not, so I can't speak to that.
Yeah, they were. They were on that show. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were in a relationship.
Yeah, they were.
He did to a lot of women.
What's that? But he was cheating. He was just doing his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so but in a relationship, so she thought with her. Yes.
Gotcha. So it's a little different because you get in a relationship, you trust the person. So that is demonic. That is terrible. Exactly. I thought he was out here just like kind of one night.
No. They've been together maybe 2 years, like some time.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's sick. That's sick. That is demonic.
He filed charges. He did get charges later on.
But again, that doesn't help you.
Right. True.
Well, I mean, the new drugs, they say you're undetectable on the commercial. I see on the radio. You're undetectable. But I mean, that's still something you got to live with. Now you got to disclose this to everybody you meet. That same thing. When you disclose that, please, when I say hi, hey, I got AIDS. Thank you. Because for me, I don't necessarily want to deal with it, nor should I have to,
Right.
Not saying it's right or wrong, but it's wrong for me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wrong for him.
Just know. Have you ever been swallowed?
This is a real serious first date. You gotta tell everything.
Yes, everything in the first hour.
What's your social security number?
Doc, let's be honest. There's certain things on your mind in that first date that are bothering you. Yeah. Like, dang, I got my thing tingling right now. Like, like, oh, this thing is burning. Right, this thing on fire. If I pour it right now, I'll burn the whole place down. Like you're omitting it because it's a problem. Mm-hmm. Right. I can't speak for someone who maybe is trans, whatever, but I think that's the first thing that come on that's in your head when you meet somebody. Like at a certain point, I'm going to have to disclose this. I think that's there. That's just my guess. I don't know. I'm not trained, but
may
I think
be
that'd be
there.
something you would like if I have a girlfriend and I meet another girl, I'm thinking about my girlfriend. I know I got a girlfriend. Like in my head, I'm thinking, damn, I got a girlfriend. She can't know about this. So I can only imagine for other things. So I think you're keeping these things on purpose
Okay.
that you know you should tell. Like I know I should tell my other girlfriend. I don't. Who wants to ruin the first date?
That's a shame. That is a shame.
I'm on kid, not telling about my girlfriend.
No, you don't.
I let everybody know what's going on.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I think I do agree that you should tell the things like that. You should tell them as soon as possible and let people have a choice. Don't take people's choices away from them.
Absolutely.
Because some people would still deal with you. So why not just put it out there?
Right.
But I don't think that's the norm. I might be wrong, but I just don't think that's what's happening out there.
No.
You know, Doc, I mean, Neil, I think you're right, but that goes to show you're not comfortable with you that you want to lie. Right? If you want to keep it, you're not comfortable. So why?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're doing. Right? That's you're being deceitful. Because I know that thing. Like I know if I'm talking to another girl and I got a girl, it's in my head like you got a girl, and you keep pushing her away, but you know you have a girl, right? So I would think it was kind of the same.
Oh yeah, it's a sequel for sure.
Right. So let that person, you know, like I said, have their choice. Whether they want to stay or go, and if they go, cool, they're not for you.
Right.
And that's my thing. You should stay up front so you know, because if someone's not for you, they're not for you. You don't want to trick someone into being with you, and I feel like that's what it is. You're tricking me into being with you, and that's not good.
That's not right.
That's just me.
All right. Is intimacy?
Intimacy.
Everybody
into me. They all love me.
Freudian flip there, Lee.
I know. Is intimacy and romance the same thing? And if not, which one is more important?
These are deep. Whew.
I think they're connected.
I agree with Doc on that one.
Romance, yeah.
Romance is the scene you set for your intimacy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So romance is the action, intimacy is the bond.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I like how you put that.
That makes sense.
Intimacy is action too, right?
It can. Well, it can be.
Right?
It can be.
Okay.
Right? It can be, Doc.
Right. You can ask me. Okay, you don't have to ask Doc.
No, I need to ask Doc now. I need a Doc response. I asked you about other ones.
I kind of really feel like the intimacy and romance parallel. They're kind of there and end up in sex, right? That's where we end up at. Don't come a knocking.
Intimacy and romance. Well, can you have one without the other? That makes me think. Can you have intimacy without the romance?
And I don't see it personally. I don't see it. You maybe can. I don't. If you guys can help me out, I see them like that. I really see them. Yeah, I do.
Can you have one without the other though? Some people aren't romantic. I'm just thinking through that. Some people they say, you know, my mate's not romantic. Is that an intimate relationship maybe with them still on some other level? I wonder.
I don't think so. Because that's how you can have sex without intimacy, but I don't think you have intimacy or romance without each other. I don't.
Romance.
I think romance, like to me, they parallel. Romance.
Let's say he doesn't bring you flowers. Some of the things we might deem as, you know, romantic, right?
Okay.
He doesn't bring you flowers, you know, whatever. He doesn't write you little sweet nothings, whatever. But when you get together, when you with him, it is very deep and connected. You feel connected to him. Can you have one without the other?
So there is still romance. Oh, okay. I'm seeing.
I'm just thinking about
No, I hear you. It makes sense. But if I'm caressing your back, is that romantic or is that just intimate? Or is it both?
That could be both, I think.
That might be
so I'm rubbing on you.
But that's physical intimacy.
Okay. Okay.
That's deep. I got to think
Or
about
even if I'm speaking to you nicely, romantically. Hey, when you get home.
What's your question about it, Darryl?
Hey, when you get home, make sure dinner's done.
That's not romantic. But seriously, some people are not romantic by the gestures,
Right,
if you
right.
will.
And intimacy is about that closeness.
Yeah, but and then
Yeah,
Because you
romance
could
doesn't
be
have to be a
intimate.
gift.
You could be intimate just like cuddling on the couch.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
That could be
That's what I'm
romantic
saying.
too,
Doing
right?
nothing
Could that
romantic,
be
if you will.
could that be romantic as well? Like we're sitting there cuddled on the couch. That's romance, right? Isn't
For
it?
some people, yes, but other people might say that's not.
But what else could it be? Sitting on the couch together.
Sitting on the couch.
Well, I mean, but if you don't make it intimate and romantic, it's just sitting on the couch. Like you make it romantic and intimate. Every interaction isn't
right.
romantic and intimate. It depends on the energy that's
Yeah,
coming
you
at
might
that
be
time,
right. The love language.
right? So that's why I feel like they're the same. But I guess it does. It does. Very interesting.
Very.
Leanne, I'm bringing my scuba tank next week because we're going deep.
Yeah.
What we got next?
What is the most important lesson you've learned about love?
Don't get caught making love to somebody else. Oh, that's not what y'all was talking about?
Yo.
I'd rather hear the
That's the most
crickets.
important lesson I
I'd
learned.
rather the crickets on that one than that.
I think
that it ebbs and flows. And just because it ebbs doesn't mean that the relationship is over.
Take your time. Take your time.
I think for me, it's not all about me. I'm very me absorbed a lot. So
really?
just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And making sure that I allow space for others and it's okay for it not to be all about me.
Okay. And I think what I've learned is that love doesn't have to be hard. You hear that a lot.
My love is hard.
We didn't ask you that. But in the other sense of it, love does not necessarily have to be hard. I mean, you hear that a lot. And love can be easy and soft too. It can be just like flowing. Like, hey, you make this easy, depending on the other person.
Right. So, and I echo Doc. I learned that it ebbs and flows, right? It's up some days, it's down some days, it's gone some days, then it's back some days, right? It ebbs and flows, and you have to learn, to love through those things. That's what I also learned. Love through.
I don't know if love goes like that, though. I don't know if I agree with that. You cannot like the person that day, but I don't know if you don't love that person that day.
Hey, semantics. You don't love them, you don't like them. How you gonna like them?
That's not true.
I don't like you, but I love you.
No, there have been days that I don't like you, but I still love you.
Okay. Hey, listen. If you say so.
I say so.
So it is. Let it be said. Did it. Put it in the book. I get it. It can be that way. But I don't think if you don't like me, you don't love me. But I get it. I hear what you're saying.
For that moment, Darryl. For that moment.
No, I've seen the videos where they say they don't like each other at the time, but they still love each other. So like they're angry, but she's cold. Yes. Put a blanket on her. He still opens the door when he's angry. They still do things for each other.
Exactly.
But I think it's time you don't love each other.
I don't agree with that.
I hear you. I mean, I can bring up some situations. I don't want to bring up situations. Situations that happen and you not love that person at that time.
Maybe I have to hear some of that.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It could be things. I don't know. Some people, everybody different. Some people be tripping over anything. Like, why that number in your phone? Can't stand you no more. Get out. When you kick a person out the house, you still love them?
Yes, you can do that. You give them their outdoor gear.
Y'all bugging. So
that's
you can kick them out.
You love everything they're going to need.
Love me at that time. Yes. Love left.
I disagree with
No,
that.
I hear you. You can say what you want to say. I don't think you like me and still love me.
Thank you, Facebook user.
No, again, people feel that way. I don't know if you don't. I love my husband.
Yep, me too.
You have to love him through it.
Yep.
Listen, that's the excuse we want to use for not loving them at the time. Okay, if you don't like them, you don't love them. No, I hear what you guys are saying, and I'm not saying. I just say for me, I don't really feel love stays.
Good point.
Hey, whatever you guys want to use. If you kick me out the house, you don't love me. I don't care what you say.
But if you give her a reason to kick you out, then did you love her?
Wait, so we got reason we can do things now? I thought we couldn't do things.
I love you enough. Listen, I love you enough for the
Doc,
space.
don't roll your eyes at me again. It's too early to show.
Dang, you can see that.
Yes, I'm looking right at you. Go ahead, Leah. What you say?
That was Lee. Lee was speaking. What, Lee?
I love you enough to create some space because, like we said, no domestic violence.
Right. Okay. All right. Well,
I agree, Lee. Yep.
Whatever you guys say. Next question.
So let's change up a little bit.
Depends on. Put that up there. But it depends why we were kicked out.
Right, exactly. That's what I
You
said.
might love him. You might not love him. You had to kick him out.
What did he do?
Yeah. Really, I'm sorry.
Should a man with a partner ever have to make his own plate?
Oh. Let me.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
Let me readjust my. I don't know about
What's you, Neil? What do you say, Neil?
This one came straight from the chat.
I don't think so. I don't think he has to make his own plate ever.
Look how smile. She's so proud about making that plate. Look at her. I have to make my plate. He don't never have to do that. I wish I could feed him. She said, I wish I could feed him.
My man don't ever have to make his own plate.
Right.
He never has.
I'm mad he got arms. I wish he didn't have arms. What do you think, Doc?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
What would be the
sometimes
times
it depends
you
on
would
the
go and play?
situation. It depends on the situation.
So, like, what's the situation? He'd have to make his own plate.
The situation where he does or doesn't?
Doesn't, yeah. Which one would be one he would have to? Well, let's say which
Like
one
if
would
he
have
wants
to?
to eat right now when I'm doing something, and the food is already made, then you can make your own plate.
There you go.
You want to get my plate? Oh, okay. I hear you. I get it.
Or
make my man's plate,
if
but
we're
I'm
at a
tired of shit.
function, if we're at a
You may have to.
function
Right.
and I'm holding seats or something, or
You better hold this
I'm
plate.
doing one, or if
Go ahead,
I'm
I'm
doing
sorry.
one activity, that's the activity he gets to do.
You got an activity. Get over activate that plate. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So, Leah, what do you think?
Just like Doc said, if I'm busy and stuff like that, yeah, you're gonna have to make your own plate. But if it's just on some regular stuff, I can make your plate. I don't mind.
Okay, good, Lee.
So it's crazy because for me, I don't want you to make my plate.
Huh.
And I remember a couple times people really were upset with me because I'm like, I can make my own plate. It's fine. Especially if I seen you cook all day. Like you said, you running around and hosting doing. I'll make my plate. I don't find it. I'm like, that's the least I can do. You did all this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind making my plate. But a couple times I got cussed out and looked at weird, like something's wrong with me.
Huh.
What's wrong with him? He got arms. He gonna use his own hands, huh? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I don't really think that she, especially if she's doing a lot, I'm gonna make her plate, make sure she good. You know what I mean?
Nice.
That's what I would do, but you know what I mean?
That's nice.
I get it. Yeah, I'm nice sometimes.
Rarely, but yes.
What do you got, Lee?
Okay, who is wrong? A married person that approaches someone or the person that accepts the married person's approach knowing that they're married?
Start with you, Lee. What do you think?
They both die.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they both wrong. Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what I hope she meant.
She meant what she said the first time.
Yeah.
She said they both die. Whoa.
But more so the dude, because I do feel like or not the dude, well, dude in my case, just for anyway, I'm gonna keep pushing. Because it's more so the dude, because she don't owe you nothing. She don't owe me nothing.
Right.
She not in my
Right.
relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, she's free to do whatever she wants. But again, they both can die. I mean, they both wrong.
What do you got, Doc?
The person who's married.
Right.
The person who's married. I mean, like Lee said, the other person owes your partner nothing.
Right. And who knows where you're gonna find love at?
Huh?
Who knows where you're gonna find love at? You may find love with somebody else's partner.
Wow.
So it's the person,
Wow.
the person that's married, but
Right.
it still leaves the question: why do people go after the other person?
Yes.
Right.
Well, because if you thought they were great, why don't you think nobody else would think they were great?
That's not right.
No, I'm saying, but
I know.
sometimes when you're out and they see your husband or they see how he treats you, I want that. I want to be treated like that.
Then go
So I
find
can
one
see-
that's available.
He is if he says yes. What do you mean? He ain't available. You don't know if they're available until you ask. So this is why sometimes, that's why you can't tell your girlfriends or your man all your things. So she a good girl, man. She be doing. He be like, really? What else?
Yeah.
Right? Because you make an
But even
advertisement for them to. Yeah,
Even still, you shouldn't go after the person that's cheating with your person. It's your person that you need to be stepping to.
No, I agree with that, Doc. Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And that's too many times you see you gonna trash their car up and you're gonna do something to them, and the person you need to deal with is the person that made the commitment to you, because they're the one who, like you said, had.
So it's mainly on the person you made the commitment with.
Right, because that's your contract.
Right.
You signed a contract with this person.
But other people should think about that too. That doesn't
why
take them
should
totally
they?
out of blame.
Tell me, why should they? That
Have
contract
some
means
morals,
nothing to
maybe.
them.
Just have
It
some
means nothing
morals.
to them.
Mhm.
Huh?
Maybe have
But
some
they-
morals. Just a little
But
bit.
why is it, so you feel like the morals would really be in your person sticking by you, because that's the only person who made a
I
commitment.
hear you on that. I hear that.
Right. Anybody else coming into the situation, like, I want love too. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing this person, so I'm going to shoot my shot. Again, not saying it's right, but I'm saying they don't. There's nothing barring them from doing it. There's nothing that they're, that code or morals or whatever. But because what if they do get a good man or good woman out of the deal? So they could win. So I get, I see why people do it. I'm not saying it's right, but I get it. But at the end of the day, the only person that needs to abide by the rules of your relationship is the person in your relationship.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, we can't really waste. Why does she do this? We shouldn't be worried about her, because you should worry about him.
Yeah.
Why would you even allow it? Because you allowed her into her house.
So stop calling other women about your raggedy man.
Right. Right.
Yep.
And address your raggedy man.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be really bad to get beat up over your raggedy man. The other person may be able to fight, so you don't want to get beat up. What's the next one, Ali?
Okay. This one came from the group as well. I think Doc posted this one.
Thanks. I don't know what happened.
If your partner's bestie caught you cheating and said, you have to sleep with me next or I'll tell, what would you do?
I'm
She
telling on
probably do it.
myself.
She already put the streets. The streets already. Let's just one more dick. Boom. One more dick to save my relationship.
Oh no.
Can't threaten her with a good time. So all I gotta do is what?
No, take your power back. Tell on yourself. I'm
And
going
again, we just got to walk away. You said, right? As we said earlier.
Yep.
Okay.
Tell on myself than to keep this going.
Oh boy.
Wait, which friend is it? No.
talking about Tyrone with the beard?
I'll allow it.
You got two things to tell, huh? You got two things to tell. Hey, I was afraid for twice.
Wow.
Judy with the big booty right there.
Right.
Like,
Right there. Uh-huh.
So I gotta do what? Walk too? Well, I mean, when you're free, we can do it now. Let's get it out the way. No, that would be crazy. But I mean, none of your answers was she should have been cheating in the first place. Like, why cheat? Nobody
said that.
No, what you should have did is not had your legs open.
Nobody even said it was a she.
Ah,
It could be a she if it was in
true.
my world.
Okay.
Tell on yourself and then tell your partner about their friend.
Good point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dang, now you are a partner and a friend.
And
And a best friend.
Yep.
Dang. It's gonna be lonely out here in these
Nah, I'm like, yo, homie, I was trying to help you out. I was trying to see if she could be faithful and come back to you.
I was testing her for you.
Right.
I was doing it for you, nigga. I was
That's
betting her
right.
for you, yeah.
After I already knew she stepped out on you though.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
again, she ain't do it again.
Right.
Catch fail. Pass this time. She failed the first time, but she passed.
Woo.
She a keeper.
Mm.
What
What's the
is
next one, Lee?
what is the lie you tell yourself the most often?
The lie you tell yourself.
Lie. This full beard that's growing in, it's coming in nice. That's the lie you tell myself. This full beard.
Mm.
Nice. And Leanne's gonna like it. You gonna leave the yard today, Ruth? Is that the lie you tell yourself?
Yeah, that's one of them. That's my first lie.
I'm going to be social today.
Okay.
That's my lie.
That's a
I'm
good
going
one.
to be social today.
Hey, chat. How about you guys? What's the lie you tell yourself? What was the question again? I
Yeah,
might have it wrong.
what's the
Yeah,
lie you
what's the lie you tell yourself most often?
Yeah, what's the lie you guys tell yourself most often? Chat.
I think I also, Daryl, tell myself that people are going to reciprocate and be good people like I feel like I am. I think I tell myself that all the time. And that's
Gotcha.
not always true. That's a lie.
Right.
Straight up lie sometimes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
A lie I tell myself, I'm gonna go to work today.
Wow. Okay. That's what we do. Okay.
Or that when you get
Okay.
there, you're going to do some work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Either one.
I'm going to work today. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, follow-up question. What is the lie that you tell your partner most often?
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Let me go see where he's at.
You watch the show like this
I'm
right
not buying no more shoes.
now.
Yes, Doc. Yes.
She's not buying no more shoes, and bing boom, package on the front steps.
Mm.
Are those new? The question I get all the time: are those new? No.
That would be a good one.
I've
Yeah.
been had those.
The shoes is a good one. Mm.
How about you, Lee?
Yeah, I care about what you're saying. No, I mean that was
Sure,
a
we
joke.
won't break up if you shave your beard.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Let's see. I tell my partner all the time, I'm going to stay up. We're going to watch this movie.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah,
then
that's a good one. That's one I hear. Yes, that's one that is common. and the
I
credits
do
ain't
all
even
the
over.
time. Mhm. Done.
You didn't make it past the credits. I don't know who this girl is calling my phone.
You gonna get yourself in trouble.
Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh goodness.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah, let's go
Well-
to the next one, please.
Well, a follow-up question: What would it be like if you didn't tell those lies?
Ooh.
What would what
So,
be?
like I
Like,
said,
would
I
you?
do believe.
What would life be like? Like, could
What?
you just be honest about those things?
No, so I think there's sometimes you do have to. So omitting things is lying. Like say if you know your partner is trips over people who call your phone or other women or whatever, and say your ex calls you and you don't answer, you don't do anything, but I'm not going to tell her she called because if I do, what y'all been? She ain't calling for no reason. It's some reason, some connection. She calling out the blue. I don't got time to hear all that, so I'm even gonna say anything.
So you're not going to tell her.
I'm not because I don't. If you know that person it's going to be problematic, then I won't, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's only because I don't feel like the nonsense. You know, you don't feel like going through, and it's nothing. Like I can't control who calls me. So that point, maybe I might not say something.
Mm-hmm. So
But then
Neil,
you
if
never
you
get
said,
that person.
if you told Lee, all right, we're gonna turn this movie on, but I'm going to sleep. That's
That would be growth. That would be growth from me on my part. Yes.
Right.
Yes. And I have tried that. Yeah. I'm trying to get to more of the truth like that. But
Gotcha.
like Daryl said, sometimes it's just
Well, at this
easier to
point,
say,
he's lying
"Let's
to
do it."
himself. He should know. He should be lying to
He
himself at this
should.
point.
Why is he even asking me?
Right. You gonna stay awake this time, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. So what if you don't talk about the shoes, Doc?
Yeah, I would have to refrain from buying them. That would be the only way. I would just have to not buy shoes for a while.
So we did talk about addictions and
Well, can't you just bring them home and tell the truth? Like he said to me, like, okay, I did it again.
That would be growth for me, like you said. That would be growth.
Hey, can you go in the car? I got 16
because
boxes.
I know I have a lot. So that would be growth for me.
Yes, yes.
I got 16 more boxes in the car right now. Go get them for me. I just got them today.
But don't our mates deserve the truth? That's don't they deserve to know good, bad, and in between?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna say no. I think sometimes to negate an argument over something that's silly, we got to pick our battles. If I know this is going to raise your blood pressure and it's really not a big deal, why are we talking about it? That would be my question. Because if you're not going to change your behavior and it's going to continue to be life-saving relationship, exactly. So if you, again, at some time you got to say, you know what, this is not worth. It's not worth telling him I got these new shoes.
Yeah,
I don't like hearing it. I love shoes. He should know now, but he doesn't know, so no, I'm having to lie to him because I love him. Jody said, "You lied to you because I love you."
But doesn't one lie beget another? So when he sees those shoes, like he's like, "Are they new?" You told another lie.
Absolutely, keep the relationship together. Yes, yes. Little black lies to me don't, because that's not anything serious unless the lights are getting cut off.
Financial strain, not in Doc's case,
that's
then
different.
it might be serious.
That's different if you're doing something that harms the house. But I'm talking about things that are really kind of like that, like shoes. I love shoes. Why are you tripping over the shoes that I'm buying with my money and it's not hurting anything?
Okay.
So I'm going to lie to you about it because I don't feel like arguing with you about it, but I'm going to get my shoes. And you're happy, I'm happy. You don't really know. I know I got new shoes on. We're good. These new shoes are old.
Built on lies. Built on
everybody. Again, every relationship is built on lies. First of all. What?
I guess on some level. I guess.
Yeah, like I'm not saying like major things, like but there's certain things, like you say, every night you say I'm gonna watch this movie, and you ain't never watched a movie in 30 years.
I have been, yes. I'm paying for them while I lie. Okay.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying with there, but that doesn't make Black Lives Matter.
Good one. Good one.
Little Black Lives. But again, why? Okay, so let's go to the opposite with you. Why no lies? If you're willing to lie, it's wrong for one. Okay, cool. So again, so you're willing to argue over shoes constantly. Does that make sense in your relationship? I don't think that makes sense. There's certain things in your relationship you got to learn to navigate your relationship the best way you can.
But why does it have to be an argument about the shoes there? I guess I'm trying to understand. Why can't it just be
said,
told and he's okay with it?
I don't know why he's okay with it. I don't know why he's not okay with it. You just like if he gets upset that you fall asleep every time, you still lie because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up.
Because I want to make him think, I want him to feel like I want
this time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No, you right. Even with the shoe, I'm not saying I don't know Doc's situation, but I'm saying if someone really has a problem with shoes that you're paying for, that with your money, and they still have a problem with it, why keep arguing about it? I don't understand why I would do that. And that, especially if the relationship is pretty good, I'm not going to come up and talk about these shoes. If you feel like someone lying about shoes would lead to bigger things, cool, okay. But I'm gonna let you know, everyone lies. No one is 100% honest about everything. So don't be with anybody. Like again, when you ask how you look in that dress. Good. So an argument comes from a person opposing what you're saying. So when they say, I said I didn't like them shoes, why you keep buying shoes? What are you gonna just look at them?
Well, use the dress situation. What's going to happen if you say no, you don't look good in that dress?
Think about it. If she gained a little weight, she's feeling a little self-conscious, and now you add on to it until she don't look good, that could be devastating. As a man, you know this. I have to navigate this situation. I want to get some tonight. So guess what? You look great.
Daryl, but that can't be the only reason. Speak the truth for other reasons.
Okay, Ruth, please stop playing. I just said, if you already had put on a couple pounds, you're not feeling the best about yourself. Now I'm telling you, you don't look good. That's a problem.
You don't have to say it that way.
Okay, so tell me how you want me to say it. How can I tell you don't look good and you're going to be uncomfortable with it? Ooh, that dress really isn't for you. That is definitely not your color. I don't know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say? To negate all that, I'm going to say you look good. Girl, you look good.
Lying out to me. But I want my mate to be truthful. I want that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I hear everybody want it until they get it. Now you're upset. You at the party throwing stuff around. I don't want said you want the truth. Again, I don't know why. We can be honest and say sometimes, honesty may not be the best policy. A little black lie is okay. I find okay sometimes. You can say it.
See, it comes from love. That's what I'm
talking about. I can say whatever I want to say. How you take it is the issue. I can say it with love as much as I want, but if you are already feeling some type of way, it could be problematic. Guess what is not problematic? Girl, you look good in that dress. That's not going to be problematic.
But then she goes out, like Doc said before, and somebody else says something, and she'll say, "Why didn't you tell me?"
Wait a minute, baby. I said you look good. Are you taking somebody's word over mine? Who you with?
He got it all rehearsed down.
Again, these lies are ready because I've been there. Again, okay, like I told you, when I told the girl at the time, I said, listen, it's so great that I don't think you're attractive. I'm not attracted to you at all. But inside, I really like you for what's on the inside. That was the truth. She cried. So should I have told her the truth? I really liked her for who she was, not for it was no physical.
Yeah, that's fine. Let her cry. If she needs to cry, she can cry.
She felt great about herself after that. That's cool.
Okay, what's the problem?
Her feeling bad about herself?
That's on her. That's emotions she needs to deal with.
I thought relationships were about being, making sure your partner's good.
But you were being honest. That was good.
Oh, it's good to be honest, and she was now she's destroyed.
Sometimes honesty gets your feelings hurt, and that's fine.
Okay.
You can navigate hurt feelings.
All y'all lying right now because it's honesty that gets us in arguments all the time. I'm a man. I know all the time some honesty will get us in trouble. Okay.
But I think that's a myth that we have to get rid of because that's not true.
It's not a myth. This is facts. This is experiments that I've seen many a times. You done said something and it could be problematic. It can be.
That's not
It
giving the
depends on
woman a lot of credit there. That's just not giving us credit for being able to
lie about going to sleep. Okay? You can't be honest about staying awake. Stop playing. You can't have this argument when
Daryl, that was not an
okay.
intentional lie, though. It's not an intentional lie.
It is. You fall asleep every time.
My intent was to stay awake.
No, listen. At a certain point, you know it's a hole. If you keep falling in the hole, it's a problem. You know you're gonna go to sleep every time. He know you. I don't know why he even asked anymore. He's like, "You gonna go to sleep? I'll get you a pillow. I'll put a movie on in the pillow. Get you comfortable." See, that would be being honest about the situation. If you guys put the movie on, set up for you to go to sleep, that's being honest. But every time you try to make it through a movie, that's not being honest. It's not. But her intent was to stay awake. Her intent was not to stay awake. You already know you're going to do it. So
that's an honest point. Yes.
It's not honest because you know you're not going to do it.
But I'm going to try.
You're not going to try. Okay, so 30 years, you still haven't got it done?
I've
You ain't
tried.
got one
Maybe it's the movie he's picking.
So he's a bad picker for 30 years. See, again, we're not being honest right now in this conversation.
I hear you.
We're not being honest in this conversation.
I get it.
Sometimes we do things for our mate because they're our mate. We do things for them. Like I said, Doc's gonna let you believe these shoes are old because I care. I don't want to argue with you, right? I'm
no
not trying to argue
underneath nothing, and she going to tell they old.
Yes, we do this because we care, right?
No, we're being deceitful. Let's tell the truth. We're being deceitful. It's not that.
Yeah, baby. You know what? You not getting wet no more is a problem. Oh wait, what? We don't want, huh?
It don't have to come out like that.
It's
okay,
the
how
way
can
you
out?
say it exactly,
Hey.
Lee.
Hey, I'm chafed. I think I'm burned down there.
It's the way you say it.
Oh gosh.
There has to be a better way to say that.
Hey, but I mean, to Daryl's point, you can say things in the nicest way to some people, and they're still just going to be hurt. Like Lee said, they gotta work through the hurt feelings, though.
Like Lee said, let them work through.
No, listen. See I don't feel like dealing with your attitude. I don't.
Then
I
that's
don't feel
your
like dealing
problem.
with your hurt feelings.
So you lying for you, not for me.
Oh,
no, wait a minute, both of us. You think? Oh, so
you lying for you,
huh?
No, you lying for you because you don't want to deal with it.
No, I'm lying because I don't want to upset you, and then you being upset is also going to upset our household. Certain things don't need to be tripped. I don't need to. It's real things in the world to trip over. I'm not tripping over. Maybe not hand up floor paper. Maybe you went through menopause and you dried up. How about that? You want to talk about maybe?
We gotta say menopause, man.
Okay? All right. Thank you. So, listen, let's not play games tonight.
Take that personally, man. Watch it.
we here tonight. I'm just saying, there's times that you want to comfort your partner by not saying certain things, right? If you notice it's a trigger and it's not nothing major, again, I think we're big enough or grown enough to understand what you little things. I'm not talking about major things. I'm talking about little things. Doesn't happen. You need to work through it. No, you need to work through it. You better go buy something.
Thank you.
Just like if your partner say, "I want to be a brain surgeon," and you know they just got their GED, like you what you gonna say? Yeah, baby, you can do it.
Hey,
you
baby,
can do it. We gonna get you to medical school.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to apply. You ain't getting one, so I know it's cool. Yes, go ahead, do it.
No, but what if they can make it?
That's why I say you support them.
Right.
I mean, even if in your heart you might be saying, no, this
right. Okay.
Not going
but
to medical
still
school.
supporting in a positive way, right? You're not breaking their spirit. So you guys are saying something that you may break someone's spirit. I don't want to break your spirit.
I'm telling them.
That's
not going to waste our money signing up for classes I already know you're going to fail.
Well, Leon, I was hoping they ain't getting to school at all so that we didn't have to worry about that. But that's what I was saying. I was like, they got smart enough to get in there. But then if they did get in, I'm like, baby, wait. You got in? You know what? This might not be a financial move we can do right now.
Wow.
You will not stay from young forever. It's going. But again, when it does happen,
I'm gonna tell you, you're not wasting our money.
Who exactly. Says that?
No, I agree, Leanne. At that point, we got to say, wait a minute. Whoa, you got into school. We can't. You got to stop them from doing that at that point. But I'm just saying that
Wow.
you need to. I just believe there's certain things you don't need to get into. You just don't need to. As for the betterment of the relationship, if you guys want to fight every little battle in your relationships, hey, go right ahead. Cool, that works for you. It doesn't work for me. Certain things I'm not gonna get stuck in this because there's other things that we need to worry about. So if it's shoes, do I want to be stuck here talking about shoes when we got real stuff to worry about? We got life to life. No, I don't want to be talking about shoes. These shoes are old with a tag on them that came from today.
Exactly. Mistrust. She's not going to trust you.
Again, so if you're telling me your relationship is 100% truthful, then okay, well, cool. I don't think any relationship is 100% truthful. There's always things that you learn the things you don't say or don't say just because you don't want to trip. If your food isn't that good that night, I might say, oh, it's okay. That means it's terrible, but I'm not going to say that.
But you're not eating it, so I'm going to know it.
No, you ain't gonna know I'm not eating it because I'm going to put that under the table and get it later. Because again, me caring for you is going to make me do things to make sure that you feel good if I can. If it's just really bad, I'm like, look, don't cook that ever again because I think I died. But all I'm saying, I think is, and again, everybody to each his own. I'm not fighting every battle. There's certain things that I'm going to squirt around that I'm not going to trip over because it's not that big of a deal for me to say you look good in the dress if you don't. It's not, if you're like, did I put on weight? No.
No.
Hey, that's just no.
I know everybody's saying that right now, but we didn't see too many times where it happened opposite way. In both ways, but you say something that may offend someone and you don't need it. But hey, next question. That's true, but you need to tell her or him so he can get better next time.
Right.
It might have been a whole bunch of next times that never got better. So what are you gonna keep doing? Keep saying it, or you gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again? That's my thing. You're gonna keep saying the same thing. At a certain point, either if you stay, you might as well find a way to work through it.
That dress getting tighter every time you put it on.
Yeah. Like, damn, baby. You done popped another button.
Popping off, hitting you in the eye. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
Stop saying it like that.
She said, stop saying it like that. Unbelievable.
What we got, Lee?
Can you marry someone, or would you marry someone with a high body count?
That's a question for a man.
No. It's a question for a woman. If she got 700, well, for me, if she had 700, So for women, if he had 800, there's nothing, Doc.
No.
Oh.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about that kind of stuff.
You know what I mean? Yeah, one of them all. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 100.
Exactly. I would never know because I would never ask that question.
If you embarrass your number, then I don't want to be with you. Okay. So I think we do talk about things in the beginning. I'm not saying I'm going to sit there and so it was Ray, Marcus, and Jermaine twice. I don't want to do all that, but I think we do ask questions about our histories because that's something that I want to know. Like the other things you might want to know if she's with everybody.
But like
in
the
the
other thing, I'm gonna lie. Most people gonna lie. Like you know what I mean?
True.
Yep.
You asking me to lie to you.
Is that a fair lie right there, Daryl? Is that a fair one?
If I'm asking you a specific question, I don't think that you necessarily have to say a number, but you can say I was for the streets when I was younger.
No.
Okay. It depends, like on the person. Like if it's something that they want to know, and you're not, and you lie to them, I think it could be a problem. If that's something that is important to somebody, you can't. If I feel that I want a girl who has little miles on her and you don't, and you lie about it, and I start finding all these dudes that are popping out the woodwork, then that could be problematic.
And can I ask, just because I got married at 5, like,
Right.
what's a low number? What are people expecting from that question? Like, where does that fit with low number?
I think it depends on your age, right? You know what I mean? So it depends on your age, because the more older you are, if you're single, your body count should be a little higher. So you're going to have a scale, you know? So.
Okay. I didn't quite understand that. Okay.
Right. So that's what I would think. But again, it's whatever is to you, you know what I mean? But it's weird because I know the conversation, someone's like, oh, I want a virgin. I know a lot of men would prefer not to have a virgin. Right. Because that's sometimes a lot of work. You know, somebody like, oh, it's great to have them be the first, but sometimes that may be a lot of work. You may not want to teach. It could be an issue. I don't know how, for women, what do you guys feel like? If a virgin man, would that be like, oh, I got a virgin man, this is great, I want to keep him?
I think you're right. There might be a lot of teaching that has to go on there, but maybe if she's equally virgin, that
well, then they both won't know. That's different. But that's not the question. So I think I think everything, you know, when you're growing up, you formulate your likes, your wants and needs, and so sometimes when you get to your full adulthood, you may know what you want. You may know how the things you want, and that might be make it better than poking around in the dark, or she flailing around all weird. Like, what are you doing? That ain't it. So hell no, yeah, hell no. I think at this point, I'm not here to teach. I need you to be kind of know what you know, and then we can learn together.
I think there are more important things than body count. Like, you know, what happened in your long-term relationship. I think that's more important.
I don't know, Doc, because a high body count, what allowed you to jump from person to person to person to person to person would be a question I would have. Like, what made you, again, if you have all these short term, what happened, right? Is there some trauma there? Are you over that trauma? Whatever allowed.
Or maybe they just like sex and they were single for a while and they had a lot of sex.
Okay, are you over that? Did you just get over that? Did you go to therapy for it? Like, how did you just get over sex? You know, do you still need a lot of sex? Does that thing work?
I didn't say need. I said they just had a lot of sex.
Right. So if you had it, then did you need it?
And is a lot of sex bad?
Right. Okay, so what is a lot of sex?
I mean, for a single person, is a lot
of your lot of sex phase. Are you out of your lot of sex phase? You know what I mean? Are you still in your lot of sex phase?
If they're trying to date you, maybe they are out of that phase.
Maybe, but
now they're looking for something serious.
Like everything else. Well, I don't think things just change, right? Lepers don't just change their spot. What made you change? How did you get here?
I just said that. Maybe they were in a long-term relationship. They were single for a while, having a lot of sex, and now they're ready to get back into a long-term relationship. Doesn't mean that there's anything going on.
Listen, I don't know. People just change like that. I think people only change if there's a reason.
I don't think there's a change in there.
The situation changed, not necessarily the person.
Situation, not the
situation changed.
No, the person changed.
No.
Yes. If you think you can go out there and have sex with random people, you said you had a lot of sex, right? That's different. That means you're having different people around you, in front of you. That's different than what you've been doing. That is a change. Again, especially if you've been in a long-time relationship, that means you had one person, now you're having multiple people in you. That's different. Or you're in multiple people. That's different.
But they're single, they're free, they're able to make those.
Yeah, you can do what you want when you're single.
No one said you can't.
That's why I said I think it's more important to know what they did when they were in a relationship.
No, I didn't know what you did when you was outside.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that.
I didn't know what was going on when you was outside. Cool what you did in a relationship, but that relationship didn't work. So you was outside. What's going on? So
and how do you know if they're telling you the truth or not about that?
That's the other thing. You don't know.
Okay.
And I think some things might come out in the wash.
Okay.
Or you might not ever know. So
yeah,
again, you can always ask.
Mm-hmm.
You can always ask. You know.
Okay. So why can't a female have a high count?
Good point, Facebook user.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not a good point.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because
it's a good and valid point.
Not a good point. women shouldn't have a high body count. We don't want them with a high body count. Is it a
Well,
double
that's an
standard?
opinion.
Yes.
That's an opinion.
But that's a double standard for
It's an
sure.
opinion of
Yeah,
most
that's a
men.
double standard and an
It
opinion.
is a double standard. Some double standards are real. Most
But
men don't
why?
want a woman with a
Why
high
is that
body
fair?
count.
Daryl, why is that right? Why is that fair?
Who answers about fair? It's what you want. So you can play with fair and then not have nobody want you because you have a high body count. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying most men don't. Just in
Why?
their
Though?
mind,
You're not
don't want a
answering
woman
why. What makes that bad for that woman? You're not telling me why. I don't know. No, I don't know.
because we don't want it. We don't
Why?
want something that everybody's been in. You want somebody playing against everybody
But
playing
it's
against
okay to
So you
everybody.
been in
So
everything.
you don't want a virgin,
Right.
but you don't want somebody that had a lot of sex.
Right. You want
Okay.
about two. You want two.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
You could be
We got
in.
two.
You could be in
We want you.
25.
We want you fairly broken in. Okay.
But the man could be in 25, 35, and that's okay.
Oh my God.
I have a problem
So,
with that.
so again, it's a double standard because I
I don't
think
like that double standard.
well, it's fine. People don't have to like them, right? But some things are the kind of the way society have made them. Like it's
But
always been
why?
the man to hunt, the woman's supposed to be the one not to give, and all that type of stuff. That's what kind of made this to be what it is.
And
right?
it's crazy that the double standard that is a double standard that has not changed when all the
No.
other stuff around
Has
relationships
kinda
has
changed.
changed.
Interesting.
Right. Because that's been passed down. You know, even as a boy, I remember that kind of being passed down. Like, yo, you raise your boys and girls different. A lot of people, like the boy, you kind of let do more. But I know, like my sisters, they couldn't do anything. Like my mom would let us do certain things, and they couldn't do nothing. We could have people spend the night. We could do it, and never do that with them. They could never stay. So we kind of perpetuate that by doing things like that. That's bull. Men can have 100 females, but females can have 100 men. Okay, cool. It's corny,
Corny.
but okay, it is corny. But guess what? If a man most likely can get a woman having 100, but if you have 100 men on your jacket, you may not be looked at as respectable. That's
But
just
he might
what
be
it is.
looked at as in the streets too, because his
He is. Most men
wear
are looked
down.
at as in the street, but y'all keep coming
can wear
back.
down. He can wear down.
Most men are looked at that way, but it's allowed, right? Again, that's why women are got negative names, but men really don't, right? You say the woman's for the street, you don't say men are for the street. You say women are whores. You don't say that's the problem, right? The way
Well, I've
like God
heard
said,
male
that hasn't
hoe.
changed.
I've heard that term, male hoe.
Oh, you hear a lot? Okay, cool. You don't, because again, with the numbers being what they are, with being more women in the world than men are always going to be a commodity because it's less. There's more women. So that also gives men more choices, which makes it to be, well, seemingly more choices.
I think maybe the generation, I don't know, it's the generation right after us or whatever. I think they are changing that narrative a little bit because they dating these women that would have been considered hoes and they wifing them. So
who's being wifed? That's your mistake. I don't know anybody being wifed. I know they're all being passed around. Who's being wifed?
A couple of the ones who are really strippers are being wifed.
But who's keeping them? Like every now and then one might be kept. Out of the hundreds of them, every now and then one of them might get kept. But for the most part,
that's enough though.
They have a baby with this one. They have a baby with this one. They have a baby with this one. They have a baby with this. They're being passed around. But
there are some. There are some that's being kept.
There's always some that being kept. But again, out of 1,000, if 10 are being kept, does that mean are we going to go with that? No. So who is wifing?
No, that just means that there are some men who don't care about that.
No,
that's what that
there's
means.
always been some men.
There's some men that don't care about that. If you're a woman in the streets, you just find your man that don't care about that.
Right. There's always the ones that care about them, but there's more, that maybe they looked at them differently or they're getting passed around. I'm just saying.
You're telling me those men are respectable men? I mean, what does that mean?
Again, the metric is different. We're being honest, right? The metric is different. Look at Nick Cannon, right? He's still doing what he's doing. He's looked at kind of like, what is he doing? But you see what he thinks, those type of things. If that was a woman doing that, I guarantee she would be crucified for it more than he was. You know what I mean? Way more than he was. I mean, it's that double standard. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying this is how society kind of promotes it. It's not that it's right, but it kind of is. It's not the best. I know women get short end of the stick on some nights as well, but it is what it is. They are not respectable. He's rich. Okay, so they don't respect him?
No,
I don't know.
I think there's a difference. There's a difference.
Hey, I don't know. He's getting them.
Having money doesn't make you gain respect.
He's getting them. That's
You
all I
can
know.
get
He's
them,
getting
but
I don't know if they respect them either. I just know that they know that if they have a baby by them, they don't ever have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
So are they respectable because they're just letting the dude shoot them up? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Right. So it's everybody's doing that, and it's Sodom and Gomorrah. Everybody's doing what they do.
Right.
I get it. You know, it is crazy. These
On
times
both
are
sides.
crazy. What you got, Lee? Leanne, wake up.
No, I'm woke. You threw me off guard.
Holy. Mm.
What are some reasons to get married other than religion?
A reason to get married other than religion.
I don't know.
To build something with a partner that you might not be able to build by yourself.
Okay.
Or maybe just show that this is my union. This I want to show the world that this is my person.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Dare I say love? Dare I say love? I don't know. I'm gonna get beat up for that one, but
yeah, maybe to take that person off the market to show your love. Like I want to lock it down, like they say.
Okay. Can you ever commit a truly selfless deed?
Oh
Yes.
wow, that's a
I don't think so.
question.
I think so. I think
we debated this in one of my philosophy classes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't say that because
that's the side I argued, Lee. I don't think.
So. Yeah, I don't think so. Because
the pessimist.
No, because everybody's always getting something out of the deal.
Oh, that's what she's saying.
Even if you just feel good about doing it, you
got that feel good endorphins.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think if I see a lady on the side of the road and her car is broke down and I stop to help, I didn't want to stop to help you, but I don't want to leave you out here. It's not really more. It's me
because you don't feel good about helping her.
No, I don't want to stop and help you. You think I would waste my time?
After you do that, you don't feel good. You walk away saying, "I shouldn't have never done that."
I'm late for something. Yes, because I got something to do. But I would want someone. I think you should just help people out if you can.
But what I think the question is talking about, and maybe I'm wrong, Lee, if there's true altruism.
That's what I'm saying. Right. I believe there is sometimes. I think people do things just because they do them. You know what I mean? I think they do because they do them. Like I said, if I help somebody on the side, now if she's sexy with a big butt.
I mean, I got a counter to that because maybe you walk away thinking that I helped that woman so she won't get hurt or so nobody else will bother her while she out there on the road by herself.
But that ain't nothing for me.
That is for you.
For that.
That's for you because now you don't have to worry about her because you drove by. So that is for you.
Nah,
that gives you a peace of mind.
It does give me peace of mind. I see somebody there that needs help. I'm going to stop and help them. I don't know about nobody else coming.
In turn, wishing that you get something. Like if you was in that situation, something comes back to you. Somebody would do it for you.
I don't expect people to do things for me though. So no, I don't.
Or if your daughter was stuck on the road by herself, you would hope that somebody would come by and help her.
I would hope someone would help anybody on the side of the road because they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, all right. He's just gonna say stuff.
You guys want to make it to be, you want to make it to be your way of thinking, but I don't necessarily think you get something out of it. Like for me, if I see someone on the side of the road, I'm almost upset. Like, oh, why do I have to see this person? Let me go help this person.
But after saying after you help them,
why are you helping them? What's the point?
Because they're stuck.
But why?
So what? Anybody's stuck. I think you should. Huh?
So what? They're stuck. What they got to do with you?
It has nothing to do with me. But now I'm gonna stop to see if I can help them.
Why?
Because they need help.
Why? But why you? Why not the person behind you?
Because I'm there. I am put here to help.
I get what they're saying though, because then you are going to feel good about having help.
No. I just told you I don't feel necessarily good because you're taking me from something. I'm a selfish person. My time is very valuable. You're going to take me from something I need to do. I'm mad that I had to stop.
Okay, so you stop, and so you won't be mad about not stopping. Like, what are you talking
no, wait a
about?
minute.
Make it make sense.
Hey, look, you guys can make whatever you want up with your weird stuff. I just help people to help. Now, sometimes, like I said, if she was sexy, like I seen this girl get pulled over by the cops the other night. I was like, God dang, she's like, I want to stop. Are you okay? They bothered me, man. That was all about me. But normally, I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily. I think sometimes you can. I think you can be truly altruistic and just do things because it's the right thing to do, or the thing you should. I don't know. You do it. I don't think there's always a motive.
But even if you do things because it's the right thing to do, that is the reason.
The reason
so
is
that is a benefit to you of doing the right thing.
We're helpful. We're supposed. You're just supposed to help. It ain't about what you just do it. Help. But okay, you guys can have reason to help. Now we know. Everybody, pay attention. 3 people on the screen are helping you.
No. I didn't get my opinion in there. Don't lump me in there with that. I didn't say that.
Talk to me, Ruth. What do you got?
I wanted to believe what you're saying, that we can have selfless deeds because people give organs, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And they don't have to. It doesn't have to be them.
I get my
but are they doing that just because they then will feel good about having helped somebody? Because if that's the piece, then what is that? I mean,
I donate blood. Went to donate plasma. They couldn't give it back to me. I wanted to do donate bone marrow, but that's because I don't want people to be sick.
Right.
Because I feel bad when people are sick.
Okay, so you're doing it we see why you're doing it.
So so I'm helping people because I don't want them to be sick. But of course, there's something in me. So don't act like Daryl. There's not something in you that makes you want to do these good things.
There is something.
Not at all. I think I was raised. I was always raised to help. I know
so
that.
Was I. So
it is it's just to do it.
But I'm not gonna call it altruistic because there is something in it. Okay. There's something I get out of it by not seeing people be sick.
But you don't, because you don't see anybody. You don't know who's going to be sick or not sick. You don't know if you're going to use it.
But she knows that.
Well, I know when I donate blood because I designate my blood for people with sickle cell. So I know that somebody with sickle cell is going to get my blood, and they're going to be better for it.
Yeah. And that's the way you look at it. And I see that's why you're looking through those lenses. I don't look through those lenses. I don't think, there are certain things I do for a return, right? There are certain things I do because of. Yeah, but I think there's some things I do just because. So I think there can be both.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm torn with this one because I want to believe that we do things just because sometimes too. But if it's to make me feel better about that other situation for them,
hey, whoever
is that selfless? Then is it selfless?
You know, punishment for 2 minutes for agreeing.
Right, that's the question, Neil. That's the question.
We got to answer that question though, Daryl.
Yeah, that's
what's the question?
Now you guys don't know how to be selfless. It's been so long.
Because you guys don't know what it is to be selfless. It's cool. I mean, it's okay. You guys know how to be selfless. It's all right.
You're trying to say you never do anything, and like Doc is saying, and then feel good inside.
See how people reframe stuff. I literally just said, there's sometimes I do things because there's a motivation behind it. Like I said, if I stopped and the woman had a big butt, I'm stopping for a certain reason. But there's sometimes I think I do things just because.
But aren't you going to stop for somebody stranded with a little butt too? So that means
no.
There's a reason you're helping that.
The reason I stopped, if the girl had a big butt, was probably because she had a butt. But if I see somebody, I'm going to stop regardless. I try to stop.
Right.
If you know what I mean.
That's what she just said. Now you're just arguing to be arguing.
Exactly.
She just said that.
All I said was she said you never. I said sometimes I do.
No, that wasn't what that's not what she said.
That's exactly what she said. You want to mind?
She said exactly what you said.
Rewind it back. No, I just said sometimes I do it with a motive. I want something. Sometimes I don't.
And that's what she said. I said you would also stop for the girl with the little booty.
She's like,
what are you getting out of stopping for the girl with the little booty?
What'd you say? No, but again, the motivation for the girl with the big booty, I want to. I'm trying to holler at
You
her.
got that.
But
But what about the girl with the little booty?
if
You
it's
still
an old
trying to
lady,
be helpful.
if it's an old lady, I'm just stopping.
See, that's where
I
you
told
got
I'm
it
gonna stop
wrong.
regardless.
That's
I'm going
that's
to
where you
stop
got it
regardless.
wrong, Ruth.
What?
That's where you got it wrong, Ruth.
What?
It's not a girl with a little booty.
Yeah.
It has to be the old lady.
Yeah, I heard him
You
go
say
like
old
that. I
lady,
did hear
Thank
him
you.
do that.
then he connects.
I
If
heard
you
him.
say
I
the
heard him
person
go
with
to
the
that,
little
Lee.
booty, it doesn't connect.
There was
He
no
doesn't
in
understand.
between.
No,
There
I
was
said
no in
either way, I'm
between.
going to stop. But one, I'll have a motive. One, I won't. That's what I
Right.
said.
And that's what she was.
And what about the person in between that, though? There's a big gap in between
No,
the
what I'm
old
saying is
lady
that
and the big booty.
there's not a big gap in between. Only person I want to stop for that got a motive is big booty, or if you're sexy. Because then the motive is like, let me change this tire for a number. Other than that, you're just gonna do it and get it over with. I'm out. It's raised to be helpful. Sorry, I can't be. I don't get butterflies in my stomach, or I do it because I'm going to get something back later down the road.
That is not what we're saying, but go ahead.
Okay, then. So I
Go
said
ahead
I
with
just do
yourself.
it.
Go ahead.
You're trying to make me do it for a
Next,
reason.
next question.
You're doing it
Next
for a reason.
question. If you could take away all the negative feelings, would this be a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm sorry, Lee. Negative feelings for yourself?
Just however you want to answer it.
However
If
you
you
want
take
it,
away-
however
Oh,
you
okay.
see it.
If you could take away all the negative feelings.
What was
Oh,
the
I think I
second
got
part
an
of it?
answer. I think I got an answer. Go ahead.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? If you could take away all the negative feelings, would this be a good thing or a bad thing?
Hmm.
I think if you take away all the negative feelings, how are you going to know what's good?
Exactly.
That would be
Yeah.
So would that mean life would just be content? Like you'd be cool?
I think it would be a bad thing.
Mm.
Specifically for the reason that Doc just said. Because you don't know the good without the bad.
Hmm.
And you don't appreciate things the same way you do when you've gone through experience things in those negative lights sometimes.
But life would be different because it would just be cool, right? Because you wouldn't, like I said, you wouldn't have the highs and lows. It would kind of be just, you know what I mean? You would have fun, would do whatever, but you wouldn't experience the highs and lows. I don't know if that's necessarily, it would be bad in the sense that maybe, like I said, you won't experience things to any certain degree, right? You won't have the because you have nothing to base it off of. Like, I had fun playing basketball today or whatever. But your life would be
This repeat after me day.
right, like Groundhog's Day.
Mm-hmm. And then would you appreciate it as much? That's the thing.
But would you know you're not appreciating it because you have nothing to judge it off of? So again, it might be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't even know it's humdrum because it's just cool.
Mm.
I think we need balance. Sometimes negative thoughts give us emotions to be driving.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
But I'm wondering what it would feel like just to be cool and have it every day be cool. You know, no real up or down. Y'all back. Who's back?
Who that? You back? Who's that?
Who that is? Go ahead, Leon. What's the next one? Did we have some like real good ones at the end that we were talking about?
Hey.
Yeah. What's up, Chi?
What's going on?
I can't. Who's that?
Chi.
Hi.
Was she wrote in or she say something?
No, she said, "Hey, y'all back."
Oh, I can't. I see Facebook user. It could be everybody.
Yeah.
Hola.
What she put her name in?
There she is.
Chi.
Well, they be going up so fast and going down, I can't see them. So I blink. I be like, what they say? It be gone.
Can you have a happy business-like relationship without love? Can you have a happy business-like relationship, but there's no love?
Oh, people do that all the time.
So do you think that okay, and that could work?
People get married for business reasons.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
arrangements. Yeah, they have
Yes.
certain arrangements. Yeah.
Yes, people do it.
Mhm.
If that's part of the agreement that this is just a business arrangement. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about you're in a relationship, not like meaning the relationship is more of it's business like. There's no love in it, but you're a
That's what
family.
that's what I just, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
what
but I
she
mean,
said.
you guys said that's how it's set up. What do you mean?
No, some people.
No, I said that if that's part of the agreement of the relationship.
No,
that
that's what I
we're
mean. What do you
in
mean
this
agreement?
relationship- We're in this relationship as a business arrangement.
No, I'm
Not
saying
because we're together.
no, they are together. You're in a relationship, but I guess it never like you guys are. Everything is you have a good relationship. You guys, you know.
That's not what she. Lee, can you read that question again?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, read it again, Leanne, so
Can
they
you
can
be
understand.
can you be in a happy business-like relationship
Oh, happy.
but without love?
Right. So
Yes.
it's not, no, you don't go in, it's a regular, you're in a business like, meaning your relationship is a relationship that you're married in, but there's no love in it. Like you don't love,
Right. Yes.
but
I
you're
know
not,
what I'm talking about.
no, but we're not saying, no, Doc, not at all. You said, oh, we set it up this way. No, you don't set it up. You don't go and saying
Some
we're not
people
going to
do.
ever love each other in this
Some people
business.
do.
We're not
No.
talking about those people. This question is a relationship that is just a regular relationship. You have a family and everything. You're operating as a family. You just don't.
Wait a
there's no
minute, you
love.
put family in
Yeah,
there?
you put a lot in there that wasn't in there.
Okay, relationship. So relationship. Okay,
It
so you have
said
a
a
relationship.
happy business relationship.
It didn't say business.
Yes, it
Business
did.
like.
She
means
did
your
say business.
Business like, meaning your relationship is only kind of like the business part. There's no love in it.
Yes.
You're still together. You're not saying we're together just for business. You guys, it's a relationship without love. Can you be in a relationship?
Yes, but even that, yes, D.
Okay, right, okay. I was confused. He was like, we set it up that way. No, we didn't set it up that way.
Yes.
They're
Some
great.
people do set them up that way.
No,
and
we're
of
not
course,
talking about being set
there
up that
are
way.
some people that it just kind of molds into that
Right.
way.
That's
So
what we're
there's
talking about.
both.
Yes, where you just mold into it.
Well, you don't know which one she's talking about. It didn't say.
I do, because I made the question. Don't tell me what I
Oh,
know. I
all
know what
right.
it is.
Well, then you should have said that.
No, we're on this question because Doc getting a little excited. And I don't like it.
Lee, help him out.
The Philly's coming out. And I'm scared.
Now he stopped me. Her voice went up 8 octaves. He got to
Hey yo, I love
You got all
everything
close to the
about it.
screen.
Because I know what I heard in the question, and he added stuff, and I'm like, what is he talking
No,
about?
it was business like, Doc. Business like. It didn't say a business relationship. Business like. Go ahead, Leanne. Let's go. They can't. Doc is docking tonight, and I can't take it. She won't take the doctorate. Go ahead, Leanne.
Here's the
Well,
question.
we'll go with the same type of question, just worded a little different. Should you be with someone that you can tolerate and be financially okay, or do you hold out for love?
Hold out for love.
I don't know. You
Hold
put
out
that
for love.
tolerate in there. That just
Right.
changed the whole
The-
feeling of it.
That word tolerate got me too. I said tolerate.
Tolerate nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tolerate a lot.
Tolerate. I say
Tolerate
hold
means
out for
I'm
love.
about 1 foot out the door already.
Hold out for love.
Yes,
I said
sir.
hold out for love 4 times.
Uh,
Why you think I'm wearing this big old love shirt? Hold out for love.
would you be in a relationship with someone who is broke or someone who's stupid?
Like you got some great options. Great options.
Mm.
Does the stupid person have money?
It don't seem like it's a question, does it? Now I hear it again, Leanne. I'm like, there's only one option here. Broke can make money. Stupid can't.
That's the way I see it. Broke.
Wow. Somebody said stupid. So
Why?
We
it
ain't
seems broke
struggling
to
up
me
in
too
here.
for some reason. I don't know why stupid is synonymous with broke to me too. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Whew. Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
I got married to broke and intelligent.
No, you didn't get
saying
married to
you
broke.
could be broke, but you got to be
You both-
smart.
You both didn't have anything. You were 5.
Right.
You
We
didn't
can
have
figure
any-
out how to
you
get
broke.
out of broke, but getting out of stupid,
Right. Right.
I don't know how to get out of stupid.
I don't know if the reason we're stupid as ignorant can learn. I don't know.
I'd say yes.
So you think stupid can learn?
I think stupid means stupid.
That's what I mean. I don't think it can learn. That's what I'm saying. I don't think stupid can learn. They say both can
No,
learn.
I'm
I
with
don't
you on
think
that.
so.
Yes.
I think you're gonna be
No.
taking care of stupid forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, right.
Don't have no kids with stupid.
Right.
Next question, Leanne.
Go have stupid kids.
Then I
The
gotta
stupids.
tolerate it.
Y'all gonna be the
Right?
stupids.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
Can you be in a sexless relationship and be happy?
Before or after menopause? No.
You ain't over here cheating. Over here cheating.
Let me think about that.
It depends on how important sex is to you. I mean,
Yeah.
Who is it not important to?
it's lots of people. There,
No,
you know,
not
there are
lots.
people.
Not
There are
lots.
well, the
Lots.
people. Some people.
Yes.
There are
yes.
people out there that are asexual. There are people that are out there who have sex only because they think it's required
So,
in a
but Doc,
relationship. They would prefer not to have sex.
but I have a question with that. That's that person. What is their or is their partner the same? Is their partner also asexual?
In some relationships, yes, and some no.
Right. Right. That's what I mean. So if it was a one where maybe one wasn't, then I don't know. I can't see it because I think that's a big part of the. To me, we talked about earlier, romance, intimacy,
Mhm.
sex.
Yes.
Those play
But
a
you
big
know,
part.
as
in
you
a
get
relationship.
older, like
Mhm.
Ruth mentioned,
Yes.
menopause. Men's sex drive decreased too.
Yes, it does.
So if you and your man or if you and your
Mhm.
woman are at the same level of sexual desire,
Yep. And you're okay.
and neither one of you really want to do it, then you have other kinds of intimacy. You don't have to have sexual intimacy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The blue pill is
You'd
being
be right.
sold out. The blue pill being sold
Everybody
out.
don't want to do the blue pill.
So, oh yeah, okay, all right, whatever. They don't. Everybody don't want the blue pill. All I'm saying is that.
And
But
I think that when you as you mature too, you find other ways to be intimate.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have to do with jumping up and down on somebody.
Right.
at some point, you're going to be a trampoline. I don't care what you say. You're going to jump up and down. At some point,
but maybe not as often, Daryl. Maybe that's
no. But the question was, could you be in a sexless?
Oh, it did say sex.
Never.
That's true.
No, for me.
I know some older couples that's just not what they want to do with each other anymore.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about the people with 1 foot in the grave. Okay, we're not talking about them.
Well, wait a minute. Why they 1 foot gotta be in the grave?
If you said older person,
maybe
that don't mean they got 1 foot in the grave.
Stop it. How many they got a whole bunch of years in front of them?
Maybe not as many as they got behind them, but still,
exactly.
that don't mean they 1 foot in the grave.
1 foot closer. They got
gracious.
But some people are in a sexless marriage. I
and they don't like each other.
Who
they don't like each other.
They used to have a regular sex marriage, and for the past 12 years, they haven't. And they're still together. Serious.
They haven't with each other, you said. That marriage is not sexless. It's sexless between them two.
Yeah, between the two of them. Oh, I see.
Yes. Yes.
Here you go talk about people cheating and being outside.
12 years, ain't nobody having none? Get out of here.
She said they're not.
They aren't. Be good. I'm
Is she sleeping with somebody else?
Huh?
She had a moment. She had a moment.
I was hoping you said no.
No, she had a moment where she fell off the boat, but I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did.
Awesome dick. Where did this come from? You know what he did.
Probably 8 years. 8 years into the sexless. I mean, give her that. 8 years. She,
8 years. That's when she finally told you.
No, that is when she told me.
Exactly. 8 years in. She been in. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
How about you, Leanne? Can you live differently?
They live differently. So.
No.
Yeah, no. I don't know what y'all talking about. I can't be.
You can't be right now, Daryl. You might have to fast forward and see yourself in 20 years. You don't know.
I'm buying blue pill by the dozens. Popping them like Skittles. Girl, give me 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Well, you better stay healthy because not everybody can take them blue pills.
Right?
Hey, I want to go out on top.
Or some of those pills don't work for everybody where you can't like rescind that erection and you got to go, to the hospital like that. You got to think about that stuff.
Every week I'm here. You back again? Yes. At the hospital again? Yeah, need to get this problem down.
They like he here every week.
Every week.
Right.
It's gonna be like clockwork every Wednesday.
They gonna say, we done drained so much blood out of that thing. You need a transfusion.
You gotta break it down every weekend.
Give me a transfusion, doc. Keep the party going.
Oh my God.
Party gonna go until I go. All right, Leanne, give us one more before we get out of here.
Okay. Okay. Would you be okay with your partner giving their ex a kidney to save their life?
I mean, we done went from bone marrow to kidney. You have some plasma.
Do what you want with your kidneys, but I better not need one.
No. Hey, listen. Stay with him. You gonna be inside him? You might as well stay with him.
And is that a selfless act? Let's go back to that.
Ain't no selfless in that when you help somebody else with a kidney. Oh, you giving my kidneys away? There's my kidneys now. You can't be giving my kidneys away.
Nah.
So, sorry, one real fast question. Would you be okay with your mate still being cool with his ex's parents?
Yes. Being cool with his ex's parents. I think so. With boundaries intact, yes, I think.
What boundaries? No, you the son or daughter they had, and they're still cool, and they're still rooting for you to get back with their daughter or their son. No, thank you.
That might not be the case, though.
Right? It may not.
They might know that you and their child weren't good together, but they still love you, right, as a person. So I mean.
Leanne, what do you think?
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't either.
Y'all really, really nice. Leanne, what do you think?
I'm gonna say no, because it's like a gateway.
Hell,
you know what I'm saying? You still going around the parents. They could still be talking their daughter up, like, y'all was good together and all this other stuff.
Hey, what they say? Time heal all wounds, Leanne.
Exactly.
Time heal all wounds.
Then they invite
her. She looking good.
She there. Exactly.
But that's why I said with boundaries.
What boundaries? You gonna make her not go to her parents' house?
Not when you there.
How you gonna make her stop? You gonna stop her from coming?
So being cool with them means that you like, what does that mean? Like, you at their house, you go out with them, you go to the family functions. What does that mean?
Doc, what's it mean? You got a new family. You got new mom and dad. They done. The old ones is done. They X'd out too. You got a new one right here. You go see that.
Yeah, that might be a bit much.
So the caring and the love that you had for that other family just got to go away.
Yes, which leads us to our last question.
Yeah.
Which leads to the last question. When you break up with your ex, do all your friends and family got to break up with the ex too?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What?
I don't think
we done. We broke up. All of us.
Oh my gosh.
But those relationships are separate from yours and hers.
What you mean? So if you say your mom have a 50th birthday party and she invite old girl, that's cool?
Yes, how is it hurting you?
We broke up.
So what?
No, what you mean? When we break up,
She
that
over
means
there talking to mom for her birthday. You over there doing your thing. What?
Oh, hell nah.
That's what grown folks do. What?
No. Grown folks know that when you break up, y'all broke up. You ain't no connection no more. Your friends, everybody, you gotta leave them alone. You separate.
I don't agree with that.
Wow.
You guys are really friendly. I see a lot going on over there. Y'all just let anything go down. Yeah.
Well, we don't have exes, remember? We good. 80% of these things don't apply to us.
Right. Hey, Laura, what do you think?
I already said from the gate. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When everybody break up. When you break up,
Everybody break up.
yeah. Listen, ain't no hanging
Open
out.
it up. Give me some room.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Back up. Nope.
Listen,
But how is that a threat to you? That's what I want to know seriously.
it's not a threat.
Huh?
It's about respect. We're not
Yeah.
together anymore. It's respect.
I
When
gotta
left
ride
her,
with the
you
team I
left her.
came in with.
Right. Y'all my day ones. We get day
Exactly.
twos up out of here. She got to go.
Okay.
We cut her off.
Wow.
I can't believe y'all would let that go.
Doc, you will let it go?
I don't think it's disrespectful to see the family. I'm not talking about you and that person.
Right.
They're family. Because
We broke
and
up.
I'm adding something to it. Like if y'all were together for a long time and you built love for the other people in the family, I don't think that just goes away just because we're not together.
It went away like our love went away. It does. It can. I can show you it went away. When I told her we're done, it went away. So
Wow.
that would make it go away too.
But what if the mom and her like to shop together? That has nothing to do with you. They're going to
She can
hang
shop with
out
other people.
without you shopping.
Hey, first of all, I got a new woman she need to be shopping with. Don't disrespect my new woman by bringing other
she
women
don't
around.
like your new woman.
Right, she don't like her. She tolerates her.
Right.
So that would be even more of a problem because she's trying to set us up still.
Oh man.
Maybe
See,
she's not trying to set you up. She just
But that would be a
values that time.
boundary. That's one of those boundaries. Don't try to set me back up with her.
Hey, so your mom listened to you? I was wondering because mine didn't listen to me. So what boundary we doing? I don't know what we're saying here.
Yeah, I guess that might be a little risky.
To me, it's problematic. So we just need to nip it in the bud.
That's sad though to just cut it off. Yeah.
Why is it sad we broke up?
Because there are other
First of all-
relationships, Daryl. There are other
how the song go? We can't be friends
With your family either. You heard that part, right? The remix it with your family either.
We can't.
That's what it says. You can't.
But there's another part. Isn't that song that because I'm still in love with you? Isn't there another part?
Nah, we don't
There
sing
is.
that
I know
part.
that song.
We don't sing that part.
Okay,
Again.
but I know there's another
We
part.
focus on no new friends.
So, and like I said, depending on how you broke up, you got to see this person. It's problematic. It's not caring about my feelings. I'm your family, and she hurt me. She hurt me. I don't want to come to a party and see her.
Wow.
I don't want to come to the party and have my new girl asking, "Well, what's she doing here?"
Because she's
Not fair to my new
family.
girl.
Tell your new girl mind her business.
Okay,
My
I'm gonna go
mom
punch in
invited
face.
her. That's why she here.
I'm gonna go tell her punch her dead in her face. Now what? Now mind that.
And then and your mom punched her in the face. Now what you
There
gonna
you
do?
go. Then we got an all-out fight. All out
Well, hey, everybody gotta hold their own. And I stay with the winner of the gauntlet. I stay with the winner of the gauntlet. Damn, girl, look like you fought your way back into my heart.
That's a shame though.
It is. But hey, let's wrap this thing up. Any last words? What you got, Neil?
What I got? I don't know. We covered so much. I don't know. I got to think about it. I'm overwhelmed with ideas.
What you think? You got another segment? We done.
Come back to me after Lee and Doc.
What you got, Doc?
I can't.
If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you with.
Yes.
We're singing tonight.
What subject? I'm not sure what you were talking about. What was the subject?
What the topic was for tonight? It was a bunch of stuff.
We just got questions.
We talked
just
about
go
so many
questions.
thing.
Yeah, we're just going questions, and then we're
A
probably
lot about
just-
love.
It was
and
a lot about
relationships.
love tonight.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a lot about love and relationships.
Yep.
It's usually about signing on in time to find out the topic because it starts
You
at 8
know
o'clock.
what?
Leanne, what you got?
Go for broke, not stupid. Be selfish, not selfless. And always stay down with your day ones, not your day twos.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Good advice. Good advice.
It is.
Good advice.
Listen, don't listen to Doc and Ruth and let everybody stay around. Okay? Cut people off. Also, lie to your partner. It helps your relationship.
Especially about the body count.
Right.
Lie to your well, I don't know about lying about your body count. Somehow that can come up, right? But no. Hey, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Again, great participation. There was a lot of comments, and we loved all your comments. We wish some of you guys would have called in. We would like to hear your voice. Maybe next week. Don't call in now. We're done. You missed your time. But hey, run over to the Facebook, please, real fast. Like, subscribe, share that to people. We want to get that out. We definitely want to get that link out to more people, so that we can get that algorithm going and people can see us more there. We're trying to get Monique or Cat Williams to come on so we can go viral. Please continue to invite people to the Facebook group. We're like 490, coming up on that 500. Yep. Again, hopefully we get to that 500. We're looking to do something in person. It'd be great to do something to meet you guys. Also, we're looking into some talent shows that we're going to do right here. Ruth is going to play the piano. It's going to be great. You am so. Thank you so much. Doc is going to sing.
Leanne, don't know how well I can sing by just that little bit right there.
That little bit, right? But we do have some fun things coming. We love all the participation, guys. Keep participating. Again, thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey,
yes.
The person that invites our 500th group member will win a prize. So you're working on your family and friends and inviting them to the group.
Right.
Even some of those exes, invite them in.
So again, Doc said it before. If you do invite someone, let us know who they are, so we know you invited them. Or I'm going to take the prize because I invited a lot of people myself. So, but everybody, have a good night. We'll see you next week. Hit the button, Leanne.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Have a great one.